Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by whispering woods, there lived a darling girl everyone called Little Red Riding Hood. She earned her name from the crimson cloak she always wore, a gift her grandmother had sewn, stitched with warmth and love, like a hug you could wear. One sunny morning, her mother packed a small basket with fresh bread, sweet butter, and a jar of strawberry jam. "Grandmother isn't feeling well," she said. "Would you take this to her, dear?" Red smiled and nodded. She loved her grandmother, and she loved the path that wound through the trees. The forest was alive that day. Birds sang, the air shimmered with dappled sunlight, and wildflowers nodded greetings as she passed. She hummed a little tune, the basket swinging softly in her hand. Then, from behind a tree, a voice drifted out, smooth, polite, and curious. "Good day, little one," said the wolf. "Where are you off to on this fine day?" "To my grandmother's cottage," said Red, "past the old mill at the forest edge." The wolf's eyes gleamed. "How thoughtful of you," he said, and before she could reply, he slipped away into the shadows. Red kept walking, picking daisies for her grandmother along the way. The air grew cooler, and the light turned golden as the sun began to set. At last, she reached the cottage. A candle flickered in the window. She knocked softly. "Come in, my dear," said a voice from within. Inside, the room was dim and warm. Her grandmother lay in bed, blankets tucked up to her chin. "Grandmother," Red said softly, "what big eyes you have! All the better to see you with, my dear. And what big ears you have! All the better to hear you with. And what big teeth you have!" The wolf and Granny's clothes snarled. "The better to eat you!" Just then, the door burst open, and a brave woodman stepped inside. He had heard strange voices from the forest path. The wolf, startled, sprang from the bed and fled into the night, daring never to trouble them again. Red quickly found her real grandmother, safe but shaken, in a cupboard. They hugged and laughed, grateful to be together again. That night, they shared bread and jam by the hearth. The forest outside was quiet now, with a lullaby of crickets and the soft rustle of trees. And as the moon climbed high above the pines, bathed in moonlight, their eyes grew heavy, and the world fell still.